And we're back. Your main host, Frank and Cinder. And today we got a good one for you, right, Cinder? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got some Modern Horizons. Yep, Modern Horizons, guys. I got some of these boxes. I have not opened up any of this product. So if you haven't seen any of this, sit back, relax. Since it's a new box on the channel, plus it's also my first box, so we're going to do 6 on this video. We're going to do 6, and then we'll have our, I think this is 36 packs, so we'll do the 6 videos with 6, and then we'll go through each card, and then as a duplicate we'll just keep going, right? So I know there's a sliver, and I think it's called the first sliver. That'd be nice to get that. I don't know if it's a sliver, so it's probably worth a little bit of money. But I think there's like, what is it? I keep thinking that's Vista. Prismatic Vista. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so we'll see what we get. I'm trying to remember some of the other cards that are in here. I've opened up so much more of the Modern Horizons 2 product. I kind of remember that product. So it's really funny. Like I said, I haven't opened up any of this stuff here. So sit back. Right? Yep. All right. I got this thing. You sure? You're here, right? Yep. All right. Just in case if I hurt myself, you're not gonna hurt yourself. Nope. Okay. Now make sure you cut it, cause last time I think I got it. All right. Good. All right. Get that out of the way so you don't hurt yourself. Yep. All right. Yes. 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 I'm so excited. Yeah, guys, this was like this was the first product that Magic made, and it's specific for modern only, well, or eternal formats, but that's why it was called Modern Horizons. And prior to this product, because it was just Magic used to just keep making standard, so then they just made different sets for different formats, right? But people at the time. I'm trying to remember, a few years before this product came out, Modern was really popular. It was actually very diverse at the time. And what's up with the display? Oh, look at that, guys. Like, it's, wow. Huh. Oh my lord, look at that. Alright, so this is like, whoa, look at, you guys can't see that, but there's like pictures inside here. Wow. Huh. Yeah, check out the... Yeah, look at that. Oh, wow. Look how the box... Oh my gosh, look at the... Kind of weird like that. I guess you could... But, wow, look how they had the presentation for the stores. Pretty cool. Yeah, it takes up more room though, so I think for most new product they made it, but condense on the... But anyway, what I was getting at is that these were brand new cards, and they were specifically for the modern format. So this is the first time this year they're going to have Modern Horizons 3. So hang on, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, 18. So there's 36, and that's what an old booster box used to be. And this is before they had, because I think in this product, this was it. This is just booster. I don't recall them being any collectors. They didn't have any play boosters or anything like that, so this was the only product that they had. So boxes were always 36. With the set boosters, it was 30, and draft is always 36. Yeah, kind of weird. All right, so 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So, okay, we're going to check the... Alright, so we want to put... Okay, guys, I just want to check the video here. Because I'm looking down here, and I got a cam that's connected to the computer, so I can't see what you guys are seeing. So I just want to make sure that the cards, you guys can see it. I don't want to like have the card down here. You can't see it. Okay, so it ripped open pretty good. All right, guys. Let's see what Modern Horizons 1 had in store for us. I don't even know where the rares are at. Bird token. Oh, that's right. Did they have art cards? I love these art cards, guys. I must be a dork. Yeah, it's an art series. So every pack had one of these art series. I don't, yeah, I think they don't have foil in they don't have a foil in each pack, but I guess they had a art card in each pack. All right. I like art cards. Oh, they had full art card. Oh, what is this? Okay, so the rare is like right. Bizarre Trade Made. 3 for 3/4 with flying. Wow. He's pretty good. But apparently no one knows about him. Human Wizard. An ETB, draw 2 cards and discard 3 cards. Wait. Oh, so the drawback is that. But what's interesting, if you want to get Delirium or, yeah, you can get to it quicker, right? Because you're drawing 2 cards and then discarding 3. So, meh. I don't know if it's worth anything. Icehide Golem. What does that say? What is that symbol? Is it just a... Oh, was there snow-covered lands in here? Yeah, that might be a generic... Yeah, it can be paid with 1 mana from a snow permanent. Oh, I didn't even know that. So if you have... Because they have basic land and it's of snow, so then you could just pay 1. And it's a 2/2. Alright, okay. Oh, here we go. First sliver's chosen. So yeah, alright, I was right. So first sliver's in here. Here's our first sliver of the day. 5 for 3. Sliver creatures you control have exalted. Oh, that's interesting. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gets... Okay, I keep thinking that exalted, the card with exalted has to attack. I keep forgetting it's... Yeah, okay. So I wonder if you have multiple exalted creatures and you attack with just one creature, if they get +1 for each instance. I think so. Make a comment below. Look at this guy. Oh, I got my Chiggy Nugget. 4, 5, 5. At the beginning of your upkeep, it deals 1 damage to you. Oh, okay. So that's the drawback. So, guy's cheaper. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, probably nobody plays with it. Irregular Cohort. 4 for 2. Oh, Changeling. Those are actually pretty good. Because they're every creature type. So you could put it in any type of... I don't know if you can say tribal anymore. That's what I used to call it. So, ETB created 2/2 shapeless or shapeshifter creature, which so it makes another change. So you get 2/2 changelings. Huh. Okay. Cavern of Temptation. Tap for colorless. You can tap 1 in it to make 1. Oh, okay. Cast sacrifice. Put 2 token. Or put 2 +1 tokens on target creature. Okay, so 2 tokens, 1 target. Activate. Does any time... it's a basic one or whatever. Spring Bloom Druid. 1/1 for 3. ETB. You sacrifice a land. Ouch, this guy's really brutaling. If you do, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. Put them on the battlefield. Tap. Oh, okay. But you gotta sacrifice a land. And he costs 3. Yeah, it's a common though too. Rank Officer 4, 3, 1. ETB, you may discard a card. If you do, create a 2/2 black zombie token. Okay. Okay, do generic black, tap, exile a target creature from your graveyard. Each opponent loses 2 life. Huh. That last ability is actually pretty good. Although you gotta tap to activate, but... Okay. Night of Old there's some old flavor of that. Benelloa. That's going back in Magic's history in Dominaria. 3/3, suspend 5. Oh, okay. Or a color. Yeah, okay. So instead of paying the 5, I don't know if you guys know what suspend is. So instead of paying 5, you can pay 1 and you put 5 tokens on. Yeah, because rather than pay the cost of your hand, you pay the 1 and then exile it with 5 counters. And at the beginning of each upkeep, you remove. And then when the last one's removed, you get to pay it for free. Oh, it has haste. I didn't see that part. Okay, that's cool. When ETBs, other creature you control gets +1 flat until end turn. So, yeah. Cost 5, 3/3 otherwise, right? So, but it's 5. It gets a +1. It's a common, so. Tornado. Destroy target creature with flying for 3. Huh. It's got the cycling. Yeah. Okay. Glutton Slug. Look at this slug guy. Well, he looks pretty weird. Yeah, I know, right, Cinder? Menace, he's 0/3. What? Evolve. Evolve? What is that? Whenever a creature enters a battlefield under your control, if that creature has greater power... Oh! Then this creature... Okay, so if it has a greater power, you put a counter on that creature. Or on this creature. Wait. Whenever a creature enters a battlefield under your control, if that creature has... So, a guy... He's 0. A guy comes in, that's 1. It goes, has greater power or toughness than this creature. Toughness. Oh, wait. What the heck? Oh, or... God, man. Okay. So, it's in either or. Put a counter on this creature. What? Okay, it's just weird that... Just a weird... Okay, so sorry. It just... My brain was... Okay, that guy makes sense. So... If like a 1/1 guy comes in, you'd get a counter because his power, the 1/1 power is bigger than the 0. And let's say something that's like a 0/4 comes into play. You put a counter on this guy anyway because his toughness is 3 and the guy's to his 4. I'm trying to remember. There's a slug. There might actually be a horde. Yeah, it's in black. It's gonna. Let's see. No amount of salt will save you. Get it? Kind of like leeches. That's fun. Oh, hey, another sliver. 2 slivers in the pack. 2/2. Oh, I love Outlast. That used to be cool. I thought Outlast you could do it as an instant. You got to do it as a sorcery. That is kind of the one down back. But see, Outlast is cool. You pay 2, and then you tap them, and then you put a +1/+1 counter on the creature. You only can do it as a sorcery. And it says other slivers you control have Outlast as well. Because that's like pretty much all these slivers do. They're like, I call them exponentially compound, right? So every sliver has an ability and gives other slivers the same ability. So it's snowballs. Really, yeah. Phantasmal Form. This sounds like a old card, but not right. 3. In a turn, up to 2 target creatures each have base power and toughness of 3, gain flying, and become blue illusions in addition to their other color type. Draw a card. It's instant. Up to 2 target creatures each have... I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, you draw a card. It's at instant speed. And then if you have, like, little 1/1 or 2/2 guys, right, they get a little tougher, and they gain flying. Not bad for a common. Yeah. Bulgarian Dragonheart. Oh, cool. Yeah, there's a Dragon Rage Channeler in this Modern Horizons 2. 3, 2/2, sacrifice another creature until end of turn. Becomes a... this one becomes a dragon, Cinder. Look. Really? Yeah. But you gotta sacrifice another creature. Yeah, but like in red and maybe have black with Rakdos, you just want to sacrifice creatures anyway, so... Anyway, alright, so that took a while. That was the first pack. So as you see, right, it always takes longer for the first couple. Hey, I like to pull them, not... Alright, so maybe if I do that, it's a little easier to open the pack. Yeah, these aren't brutal like some of those other packs are just like really hard to open. Whoa, look at the elemental token. Hey, look at the... Yeah, look at the art card. What card is that from? That. Something arising necropolis. Oh, we got more land. What is this guy? Goblin warrior guy. Check him out. 2/2, 3. When this guy or another goblin control dies, oh, okay. Deal 1 damage to any target. Oh, okay. Sacrifice a goblin. So he create 2 1/1 red. Oh my! So you sacrifice 1 goblin and then you create 2, kind of like the Hydra. You destroy 1 head to take its place. The thunder head that leads in the storm. I don't know. That seems weird. Yeah, that's kind of cool. A Nantucket Cultivar or Cultivator. 2/2 for 4. ETB. You may discard any number of land cards. Put them in at +1 counters on it and draw that many cards. Oh, that's interesting. So it's got like a looter ability. And you put +1 counters on it. Huh. That's different. Ooh, look at that picture. That is some great Soul Herder. 1/1. Whenever a creature is exiled from the battlefield, put a counter on him. At the beginning of your end step, you may exile another target creature you control. Then return that creature to the battlefield under his control. What? It does a blink ability? And you get a +1. So this guy, oh wow. There's probably some ways to play with this card. This seems interesting, especially for an uncommon. Did you guys see that? Yeah. Yeah, so it says whenever a... Oh my lord, it's any creature. Any creature that gets exiled. But he also, on the end step, exiles a target creature you control. And then it comes back. So you're getting a +1 every turn. That's actually not bad. Instant. Is that a sliver? 2. Choose 1. Target creature gets -6. Wow, until end of turn. Switch target creature's power and toughness until... What's intertwine? Yeah, entwine. Choose both if you pay the... Oh! See, remember, guys, I was talking about, like, I like cards with multiple modes. This one's even kind of better because you get to... You can pay an extra if you want to do both. So, wait. Yeah, you could do... You could do intertwine costs, right? And then, like, it says -6, right? So you give a creature -6, so you make that one resolve first, and then have this one and switch the power. And then if it's like a 5 or a 6, you just switch it, right? And then they die. I don't know. I gotta think about that one, but that'd be funny. What? Stream of thought. For 1 sorcery, target player puts top 4 cards of the library in their graveyard. Hey, you search up to 4 cards from your graveyard into your what? So, okay, wait. Target player. All right. You should. Oh, okay. So you can make someone else put 4 cards in their graveyard, and then you pick 4 cards from your graveyard. Although you could take 4 cards and put it in your library, or from your library into the graveyard, and then you can pick 4 cards from your graveyard and put it in your library as well. So I'm pretty sure that's what you do. And replicate. When you cast this spell, copy it for each time you paid the replicate cost. You may choose new targets for the what? Oh man. Huh. Venomous Changeling. 1/3 change. Oh, he's a changeling as well. Death Touch. Whoa. That little guy's pretty good. Orcus Hellraiser. 1/3. Oh no, not the Echo. That's weird. Normally the Echo used to always be the same cost At the beginning of your upkeep, if this card came under your control since the beginning of your last upkeep, sacrifice it unless you pay the cost. So it's kind of like spreading the cost out over like 2 turns. But it's really funny, right? Because it costs 2. It's a 3/2, and you pay an extra 1. So, oh, it does have something. Dies. It deals 2 damage to target player, planeswalker. Eh. Why does this look familiar? Oh, this is a reprint. 3. Yeah, it's a mana rock. I forgot. And then this one does it becomes a 3/3 dinosaur artifact token. What? Seriously? Yeah. I didn't even notice that. I don't even have that in my dinosaur deck, but dude, look at that guy. Suglomar Scavenger. Look at that. Oh my lord. 2/3 for 5 flying exploit. Oh yeah. So when he enters he has an ETB. You can sacrifice a creature. You don't have to. When another creature you control dies, so if you do the exploit, right, you put a counter on this guy. It gains haste until end of turn if it exploited that creature. Oh, okay. So you actually get counters when another creature so if you have another creature and it dies, he gets bigger. Huh. That's cool. Rind Tender. 2/2. Tap it, untap another target snow. Oh, okay. So green guy. Oh, look, ninja. Ninja of the new moon. Ninja. He's a spirit and he's a ninja. What? Yeah. 6/3 for 5. Ninjutsu. Yeah, ninjutsu's kind of cool. So, if you have another creature, and if that creature is unblocked, you can activate the ninjutsu act. So you return an unblocked attacker you control from your hand. So you attack, he doesn't block, and then you pay. So you can pay it. So you play it, and then you basically bounce it, and then it's like he's tapped and attacking, right? Yeah. So it sort of kind of gets haste, but what's really nice is with if you get some of the ninjas, they have like abilities with ETBs, so it's really kind of cool. So it's real annoying. Like you're just like, is he gonna play a ninjutsu guy if I don't block this 2/2 guy? Because some of the this is 4, right? So like you don't have to pay the 5. So unblock, this thing comes down as a 6/3. So, but there's so much better ninjutsu guys. But yeah, Stirring Address. Follow me! Everyone's like, yeah, let's go kick some butt. Target creature you control gets +2/+2. Overload! Oh yeah, so you can pay the overload and all your creatures. Yeah, you cast this spell for its overload cost. If you do, change the text by replacing all instants of target with each. So that means each creature you control gets +2/+2. So it's a huge buff. It costs 6. Oh, you may pay this. Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's either 2 for that or 6 for +2/+2 for everybody. So scour all possibilities. That's kind of cool. It's kind of neat. 2 sorceries. I don't like doing scry and drawing cards as a sorcery, but I can kind of see why because it's only 2 cost. So scry 2, look at 2 cards, and you can either put them back to the on top or the bottom, or one on the bottom, one on the top, and then you're still going to draw a card. Oh, it's got a flashback cost too. So I don't know if you guys know what flashback is. So this goes to the graveyard, and then you can cast this card from your graveyard for its flashback cost, and then you have to exile it. So it's like you get to be able to play the card a second time. So this came out in Odyssey block, I think, flashback. Yeah, it especially in Commander, like that can be useful, right? And it's funny because it's good early game because you have to play it, right, and then it's in there, and then a little bit later you can pay 5 and then get to do it again, and then imagine if you get this card kind of really late, right, And if you got, what, say 5, was it 8? No, 7. So imagine having 7 mana. Oh, play it once, you do it, and then you play. So, Venishu Sand Serpent. This looks like, this artwork kind of reminds me like from Visions. Especially these type of creatures. So 3, 4, 1, trample and haste. It's got like a ball of lightning feel to it. The beginning of the end step, return it to its owner's hand. Okay. Return it if it's on the battlefield. Oh, okay. So he goes poof, like a ninja. Akinosa Cycle. It's a common. What are you guys thinking, huh? What are you thinking, Cinder? Yeah, it's, kind of sad that some of these cards are actually pretty cool, but Modern kind of died. So a lot of these cards... Hey, it's a foil squirrely token! I didn't know they had foil tokens. I got a whole bunch of these ones, but I got a whole bunch of Modern Horizons one. Hey, now we got one of these. Check it out. Cheddarfang's army is coming. Oh, that's the... No, we need this guy too. What's his name? Like more... Yeah. It used to be like a $20 card. Yeah, how do you say that? Morophon the Boundless. Yeah, he's like a shapeshifter, but he's got like this ability. Yeah, well, hopefully we get him too. He's got shapeshifter, he's a changeling, so he's all creature type. So a lot of like tribal decks will run him. I kind of was like, oh, I need him for my dragon deck, and I don't have him, and now I'm like, I've been playing without him, and now I feel like I don't need him, but... Hey, Snow-Covered Island, the best snow-covered land there is. Hey, so you can get a foil. Okay. Web Weaver Changeling. Another. It is a Changeling. 5/5. It also has Reach. All right. ETB. If there are 3 or more creature cards in your graveyard, you gain 5 life. Huh. Not too bad. Astral Drift. I'm not liking my rare so far today, guys, but it's enchantment for 3. When you cycle Drift or cycle another card while it's on the battlefield, well, no kidding, because how would you... You may exile target creature. Huh. If you do, return that card to the battlefield under control at the beginning of the end. So you get to blink? Oh, remember we just had that Soul Herder guy? So then you can start blinking all your other stuff. I don't know. I just like cards like this, but it's like it feels like you got to make your deck kind of around it. And again, these were meant to be in Modern, so for Commander, maybe it's not really a thing. It also has built-in cycle. Alright, okay. Is that the... Wow. Oh, these are the cycle... But they come into play tap ones. Urza's Rage! This used to be a rare! I remember this card. Actually, the original is from Invasion. I actually like the original artwork. Yeah, this thing was so cool. This was like a $10 card at the time because... I'll get into it. So it costs 3, right? And what's really funny is like now that this is a direct damage spell, there's a kicker of 9. So this spell can't be countered. And that's why this card was valuable at the time. Control was almost running rampant. So aggro decks were just... They were drawing for straw. So it does 3 damage to any target. Alright, so it's basically and back actually at the time, doing 3 damage at instant speed actually wasn't cheap. So, like being able to do it for 2 was kind of a big thing. So being able to do it for 3 and uncounterable was actually because you had 4 in your deck, right? But here's what's great. It says if it's kicked, instead it deals 10 damage to target permanent or player. And the damage can't be prevented. That was the biggest thing right there. So it couldn't be countered and you couldn't prevent the damage. But look what's funny. So, let's see. You may pay so you needed 12 mana. So we were like, if you're at 12 mana, the game should be over anyway. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of funny. Like looking back at it now, it's like, wow, that's such a bad card now. Birthing Bowers. All right, so 4 tap, create a colorless shapeshifter. Oh wow! So it's 3, and he makes little shapeshifter bears. Huh. That's interesting. Oh, Shelter. This is from Odyssey. Yeah, costs 2. Target creature you control gains protection from the color of your choice at the end of turn. Draw a card. So instant, you get to draw a card, and then it's really funny because protection also means you can't be the target of a spell. So, but protection's actually better because not only is it hexproof, but if it's taking damage, it can't, like, damage of that type won't. So this is back when hexproof wasn't a thing. Like, they were considering, I think they had something, it wasn't called Shroud, but they had creatures with the Shroud ability, and then they finally gave it a keyword. But check her out, man. She looks like some chick you want to take on a date, right? Morpheus Axe. Okay, creature plus 3 power, and is every creature. Oh! So you put this on, and then the guy's like every creature type, equipped for 3. Huh. That's different. Oh, look! Getting stabbed. I didn't stab you in the back, at least. Like, I'll tell you to your face I hate you. Elvish Fury for 1. Instant. Buyback! Oh, my lord. That was from Tempest Block. I think that was from Stronghold. Yeah, no, I'm really putting my age on. But buyback is awesome. So you may pay an additional 4. So you can pay 1 and then 4. And this is why you want to do it. Because as you cast this spell, if you do, put this card back in your hand as it resolves. So as it resolves, it goes back in your hand. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Now, this ain't the best card for buyback. But you can be able to replay that card over and over and over and over again. Now, I'm trying to remember how Counterspell would work. I think if you... It says as it resolves. So I think if you counter this with the buyback, you don't get it. I gotta look that ruling up. At the time when this came out, I'm trying to remember how it went. Yeah, I think that's how it went. I don't know if that's how it is now, because I remember everyone was playing Force of... Yeah, this back when Force of Will wasn't even that expensive, but... You know, because I'm trying to remember. I think it was like a donate deck or something. So you would donate it and then bounce it so that they would lose a 20 life. So there was this, I think it was called Capsize. So you keep bringing it back, and if you countered I think that's how it went. But typically it was a counter fest. All right, Gilded Light 2. You gain Shroud until end of turn. You can't be the target of spells or... Yeah, okay. So before Hexproof was a thing, they called it Shroud. So there was a downside with Shroud, was that it says you gain Shroud, right? Well, you can't be the target of spells or abilities. So you can't target yourself. So Shroud was a thing, and everyone kind of liked it, but it was like, hey, I want to put a +2/+2. I can't, right? This is a bad example of that because this is but there was Shroud to put on creatures, so you couldn't buff your own creatures. So it's got cycling. Hey, Mother Bear! Look at that! Oh, there they are! Look at that! Look, dude! They're like, hey, mama, what's up, man? Like, stay there, kid. I'm going off for dinner. 2/2. All right, exile from your graveyard. Oh, okay. So when mommy dies, create 2/2 green bear tokens. Activate this ability. So like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Even without her, the cubs will always know their mother's love. Oh, that's pretty. This looks like a reprint, doesn't it? I don't know. I'm so used. I'm not even going to try to say that name. Charm. It says choose one. Target creature with +2/+2. Target creature -1/-1. You gain 2 life. Alright. Just lots of abilities. Sliver. 2/2 for 2. Yeah, I know. Most of the slivers are actually cost pretty well too, so it's just so annoying. Hellbent. As long as you have no cards in your hand. So no cards. Which is easy. I'm pretty sure if you want to roll that way. So sliver creatures you control have tap. Oh, okay. So then all your little dinky slivers that can't go in for damage, they can tap for damage. That's annoying. Reprobate. Oh, is this from Avacyn or something? Enchant creature loses all abilities and is a coward creature with base power to 0/1. Okay, it can still block and attack. It keeps all what? Super types, but loses all other types and creature types. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that means, but it just basically becomes a 0/1. Oh, look at that artwork. Hey, Ninja Moonblade Shinobi. 3/2 for 4. Okay, it's got ninjutsu ability. When he does combat action with a player, right? So this is cool, right? So poof, Ninja comes in. He comes in. Oh no, I'm gonna do damage. Create a 1/1. Oh, so you keep making little 1/1 guys with. Oh, they're flying. So he's not flying, but then they make little flyer token guys. Huh? That's interesting. I think most of the ninjas are blue and black that have ninjutsu. I could be wrong about that. There might be ninjutsu that isn't those two colors, but it seems to be those two colors. At least that's what I've seen. Another zombie token. Another art card. Look at that. That looks pretty cool. I don't know. Most people don't care for it. Collector Oomph. That's funny. I think at one time this was actually a sought-after card. 2/2 activated abilities of artifacts can't be activated, and that was why, because in Modern, yeah, there was a bunch of artifacts, but like in Commander, there are artifact activated abilities. You tap artifact, rocks. So that would be annoying, but typically in Commander you don't. Normally you yourself play. But anyway, Goblin Oriflamme. This sounds like a. This is an old reprint. I'm trying to remember what set it's from. Attacking creatures you get +1. Yeah, this is an old reprint. I can't remember from what set. Right. Widow Pack. Is that like a spider? Oh, it is. Yeah, spider. Reach 2/4 for 4. Alright. Exile a creature card from your graveyard. Create a 1/2 green spider token with reach. Then each opponent loses 1 life for each spider. Oh, wow! So you can make. Hey, I think the Shelob one does like something. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Ooh, worm! Look at this worm, dude. 4/4 for 5. Trample. 4 gets +X where X is the number of snow. Oh, okay. So you have a bunch of snow permanents. You can buff them up pretty good. Ingenious Elemental? Ingenious? For 6, 4/3? Oh, okay. It costs 2 less if there is a land card in your graveyard. Alright, so in Modern, the fetches were a thing, right? So that was probably easy to do. Enters the battlefield. You may have it do 2 damage to target creature. Oh, okay. So it can come in, do 2 damage to a creature. Alright, so technically you could do it for 4 or 4/4. Basically for 4, that does like a little shock. But it's gotta be to a creature. Yeah. Rax Veteran. Oh, dude, check it out. It's one of those rhino guys. I forgot about these rhino guys. Yeah, they're kind of like those the elephant guys. 2/4 for 4. Battle Cry. Whenever this creature attacks, Each other attacking creature gets +1 power until end of turn. Alright, when he attacks, tap target creature. Oh, wow, cool! So when he attacks, he prevents a guy from blocking. That can actually get I call this pseudo evasion, right? So if he's got a decent blocker, right, you can attack, right? So once you declare him as an attacker, you can tap a guy. So that's not bad for a common. Oh, these cards are cool. You can you pay either or. So it's one generic, and then you can pay a green or you can pay a white. So it says destroy target. Oh, it's disenchant, right? Yeah, because disenchant was a white, and but this one's got more flexibility. If you're in green and white, you got a couple ways to pay for it. Plant every sword, embrace every soul. That sounds cool. Ah, look at the big elephant guy. There's another one there. 4, trumpeting herd. Oh, yeah, okay, so you create a 3/3. Rebound! Cool, yeah, so this is if you cast this spell from your hand, right? So if you cast it, if it's from the graveyard, you don't get this ability, but if it's from your hand, at the beginning of your next upkeep, so your next turn on your upkeep, you get to cast a card from exile without paying its mana cost. So yeah, so if you can, if you play the spell on your hand, if you cast this spell from your hand, so you play it from your hand, and because you played it with your hand, it gains rebound. So technically, once this thing resolves, it goes to exile, and then your upkeep, you get to, and you don't have to pay for it. That's the that's the great thing about rebound, is that it happens again. It's on the next turn, so that's sort of a drawback, but I really like rebound. That is a really cool ability, especially like on instants, like draw cards and whatnot. And you don't have to pay it. You don't I can't stress the matter of you get to play it for free. So basically, you're gonna get 2 3/3 guys for 4. That's not bad for, like I said, it's just a common. So ransack the lab. I got it. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the rest in your graveyard. Huh? Okay. Look at this lizard guy. 2/2 for 3. Oh, okay. So here's that snow thing. Yeah. Okay. Activate this only once per turn. Well, okay. Well, you can keep. Yeah, I don't know. Seems. There's Ninja Guy again. Hey, Reckless Charge. Oh, that's definitely a reprint. Yeah, target creature gets +2, gains haste on the turn, and gets flashback. So you buff your creature, gives it haste. So these are good cards for like, hey, I put a big creature down, right, and give it, you're basically just paying red to get the haste, but hey, if it's 3 and your guy has trample, hey. Look at that artwork. That's pretty cool. Answered Prayers for 3, enchantment. When a creature enters a battlefield under your control, ETB trigger, okay, you gain 1 life. Hey, if this isn't a creature, it becomes a 3/3 angel with flying. In addition to its other until end of turn. What? Wow, that's a nifty enchantment. So you get to gain life, and then it turns into an angel, and then you can attack with the angel, and then that's pretty cool. That's a weird looking artwork. Look at that. String of disappearances. For 1 blue, return target creature to its owner's hand. Then that creature's controller may pay 2 blue. If the player does, they may copy this spell and may choose new target for the game. So if you do it to your opponent's creature, they can pay 2 and do it to another. That's interesting. Although you could do it to your own stuff. But alright guys, I know this is probably a long video because every single card in here is new, so this first video is probably going to go on. So we'll try. Okay, we've seen that. Oh, look at that's a pretty cool thing. Oh, we're getting at least one. Oh, here we go. We got, what was the land cycle? Oh, that's funny. It's just like the pain lands. Pay 1 life. Yeah, what's the difference? The only difference is it has this ability. Okay. So you can pay a generic and tap, and then you can draw a card. Okay, so I wonder if all these lands, because they pretty much have a cycle. Watcher for Tomorrow. 2/1, 2 Hideaway. This creature enters the battlefield. Tap. When it does, look at the top 4 cards of your library. Exile 1 face down. Then put the rest on the bottom of the library. Okay. And then when he leaves the battlefield, so you can blink him, right? You exile him, comes back at the end of the turn, right? And what's funny is this creature in the battlefield tap. See, that'd be even hilarious, right? Because then you could almost, yeah, could we do a loop on that? When it leaves a battlefield, put exile card into its owner's hand, right? So, I don't know, something for people to look at. Glacial Relevation 2 or 3, sorry. Reveal the top 6 cards of your library. You may put any number of snow permanent cards from among them into your hand. Put the rest in it. Oh, okay. So kind of a collective company, sorta, kinda. It's not an instant. Throat Seeker. What the? Vampire Ninja? Sweet. Like, could you put 2 creature types together and 3/2 for 3. Unblocked. Wait. Unblocked attacking ninjas you control have. Like, that's actually pretty cool. So your ninjas will get lifelink if they're unblocked. Actually, now that I think about that, so imagine you're attacking and then you had got a ninjutsu guy in your hand. He doesn't block it, right? Then a ninjutsu guy comes and he's gonna do damage. So, Reign of Relevation. Oh, that's funny. There's another relevation. There's like, it must be a cycle. It's an instant. Draw 3 cards, then discard a card. That's not bad. It costs 4. 3 cards. You'll net 2 for 4 at instant speed. Violet Claws. Until end of turn, creatures you control get +2 power and gain all creature types. Huh. Yeah, there's a lot of creature type shenanigans. Oh, this is from Invasion. This card was really good. Prohibit. It's an instant. It costs 2. And they had a kicker. And actually, you did want to pay the kicker if you could. So, counter target spell if its converted mana cost is 2 or less. So, it's basically a counter. And at the time, pretty much everyone, like, it didn't matter what turn it was. Pretty much everyone. But the kickers were that. If this spell was kicked, counter that spell if its converted mana cost is 4 or less. So, if you pay if it's 4 and they got a bunch of mana, you can pay the kicker and it's just straight up counter. So, I'm trying to remember. There's a different card that I'm thinking of, but yeah, at the time this was actually a decent counter spell. Counter spell was legal in the format, but you want like control. You typically had like 12 counter spells. It was annoying. So many counters. Savage Swipe. Look at that. Roar. Target creature you control gets +2/+2 until does it fight if its power is 2. Oh, okay. Oh, that's funny. So it has to be on a bear. Then yeah, it does fight. Yeah, fight a creature you don't control. Treefolk Umbra. Okay, it's enchantment. It gets +2 toughness. Assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. That could be good for walls or defenders or whatever they call them. Totem Armor. Okay, if its enchant would be destroyed, instead remove all damage. Wait, what? Remove all damage from it and destroy this. Huh. Now that's even more interesting. Did you guys see that? So if the enchanted creature would be destroyed, so it could be destroyed by damage or like, hey, just direct, hey, destroy creature, right? So instead of it being dead, you remove all damage. So if it's a destroy card or it took so much damage that it would die, you just destroy the aura and your creature gets to live. That's actually not a bad card. Cost is a little high, but Azura Smoke Shaper. Another... Oh, he's just a ninja. He's just ninja. He's got ninjutsu. Oh, okay, he has ninjutsu. 3/3, he's 4, right? So he's easier to play with the... But he does have an ETB. Attacking creature you control gains indestructible at the end of the turn. That's not bad. Not great, not bad. Oh, we've seen that card. Spinehorn Minotaur. Look at this Minotaur guy. 2/3 for 3. As long as you've drawn 2 or more cards this turn, has double strike. Huh. With red, you could probably. Imposter of the 6th Pride. Oh. It's just like a Johnny's or whatever. 3/1 for 2. Changeling. Huh. So I guess he's a cat. Phantom Ninja. Phantom Ninja. 3/2/2. Phantom Ninja can't be blocked. Yeah, that's interesting. Alright guys, last pack for the video. Sorry it's long. This is a new box. So I'm showing you all the all the cards. You know, and if we, like I said, if there's a duplicate, we don't go over it, but I think more Magic cards need to have more love, I think. Hey, this used to be a great card at the time. Aldamir's Call. This card was very expensive. I think this came in either Plane Shift or Invasion. So just Selesnya colors. It's an instant. Search your library for a creature card. You have to reveal it, right? But put it into your hand. It doesn't go on the top of your library. It goes into your hand. Then shuffle your library. Yeah, no, not by today's standards. Not so great. But for 2 instant, go find any creature. Go find your stupid, whatever, Ulamog, or whatever the hell that creature is. I hate those big Eldrazi. Look at this guy's face. What did you take his eyeballs out? Sadistic Obsession. 4. That's horrible. And it has, so it costs 4 to put the enchantment. And a black, then you put it on your creature and it's got black and tap. Put a -1, -1 counter on target creature. So you can keep putting counters on it. But that costs a lot. That seems... Oh, hey, talismans. I need more. I don't have these. So this will be a nice pickup for... Yeah, these talismans aren't bad for Commander. There's a lot of people that say, oh, I only run the talismans. I sort of see their point. I think it's more critical in, like, if you are in competitive. They cost 2. Most, like, the most generic mana rocks cost 3. And you can tap it for colorless right away. But the ones that cost 3, they can tap for any mana. Now, these ones can tap for these 2 colors. But it's going to do 1 damage to you. So they're... Right? So, some people are like, oh, these are so superior. They're so... I'm like, why? I get it. It costs cheaper. This is great if I'm in these colors only. But I'm also going to take damage. So, right. And at one time, these used to be like $2. Because everybody wanted the talismans. And now they've been printing so many of them. Now everyone's picky about which artwork they have. So you don't care about the blah, 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 blah. But like I said, okay, fine. You can get it out sooner. But in Commander, you know, oh, I don't care about taking 1 damage. Yeah, but imagine if I got to keep tapping this every damn turn. It gets annoying. But it's kind of a preference thing. I can kind of swing either way. So that was enough on that one. We spent too much time on it. Thundering Djinn. The Djinns used to be really cool. 5, 3/4 flying. Attacks, it deals damage to any target equal to the number of cards you've drawn this. That's actually kind of interesting. If you could get a way to draw cards, it's in the colors that you probably are. That would be nice. It's at any target. Mind Rake. This sounds familiar. 3, but maybe it's not. It just sounds familiar. Target player discards 2 cards. Okay, for 3, that's not. That's about Overlord. Overload. You may pay this spell. If you do, change all instants. Each player. It would also hit you, but you can hit the entire pod. You may. Oh, that's interesting too. The overload cost is less than the actual. So if you don't mind pitching 2 cards, everyone's pitching. And if you have like some type of reanimator, or you just, yeah, that's actually. All right, Man o' War. This looks like a reprint. Oh, it's probably similar. It might be a reprint, to actually be honest with you. From Legends? I can't remember. 2/2. When mana enters a battlefield, return target creature to its owner's hand. Seen that guy? Cleaving Sliver. 4. 2/2. Sliver creatures control get +2 power. So he comes out. It's actually funny because he gives it, right, Sliver creatures. So he buffs himself and everybody else. Like, hello. How are you? I'm a big frog guy. Excavating a Norid. Yeah, Frog Beast. 4/4 for 5 with an ETB of you may sacrifice a land. If you do draw a card, yeah, I'm seeing this theme here. Threshold. So Threshold is you have to have 7 or more cards in your graveyard. So if you have less, then you lose Threshold. It gets +1/+1, has Vigilance. That's pretty weak for a Threshold ability, but it is a common. Oh, there's the Mother Bear. Hey, we've seen that ninja guy. Trustworthy Scout. 2/2. Exile from your graveyard. Search your library for a card named Trustworthy Scout. Reveal it. Yeah, so this is a playoff from, like, I think Mercadian Mask, where they had rebels. And the rebels would go look for more rebel. It had to be a rebel. It didn't necessarily the name. This one in particular says, oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Yeah. So this one, it goes in your graveyard. When it's in your graveyard, you can exile it and go look for another one. So in Commander, it doesn't do anything. All right, 3. Spell Snuff. Counter target spell. Oh, Fateful Hour. If you have 5 or less life, draw a card. This is like, yeah. So it's pretty cool. Like, if you're a control player and you're low on life and you play this, you get like a little Quakefoot Cyclops. 4/4 for 5. What's up with these 4/4 for 5s? ETB. Up to 2 target creatures can't block this turn. See, that's actually a pretty good ETB, right? It's got cycling. And when you cycle, so there's an ability with you get. Some of these have cycle and they don't. You just draw the card, but some of these have when you cycle this card, target creature. Okay. So even when you cycle, something can't block. So, hey, my rares weren't so that great, but we got plenty more of where that came from, right, Cinder? Yep, guys. So stay tuned for the second one. Yep. See ya. Bye.